Hi, I'm Creative Bobby, educating and entertaining through logo design. In this video, I'm going to take you through the history of Royal Rumble logos, which ones were my favorites, which ones were not my favorites, and give you my own spin on this year's Royal Rumble logo. The Royal Rumble is my favorite style of match in all of wrestling. One ring, 30 participants. We start off with 2. Time passes, another superstar comes in until all 30 have entered. It's fantastic. But their logos aren't always fantastic. Let's break it down. All right, so we got 1988, the first Royal Rumble, which wasn't even a pay-per-view. I didn't really get into wrestling until like 95, so a lot of this is like I had to learn through, going back through history. But the first Royal Rumble logo, well, it looks royal. It has a little crown with the WWF logo there. And it has a lot of artistry around the Royal Rumble written in cursive. I think this is fine. This is cool. I do think it's a lot of extra around it. So it's like the Royal Rumble. It's like, I don't think they need all of that. Or if they wanted to put that, kind of compact it around the Royal Rumble text. But it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Now we get to 1989 through 1995. This was the Royal Rumble logo. So you have the Rumble really being, it continues with the Rumble being a larger size than Royal, but this really makes the Rumble stand out. So you have the Royal kind of housed within. So you have the R and the E acting as bookends. You'll see this a lot in some logos out there where you'll have like words kind of within the word. And I think this is cool. On some, they kind of hinted at the locale. In some promotional materials, they'll hint at the locale within the image of the Rumble. I think this is all right. This is, the classic Royal Rumble logo. So yeah, through 89 through 95, this was pretty much the Royal Rumble logo as it was presented. This was the logo at the height of my era of getting into wrestling. So 96 through 99, the Royal Rumble logo was relatively unchanged, with some tweaks depending on the year. But 1996 through the Royal Rumble logo, so you have the Rumble, which they've kept the Royal. They've kind of extended the Royal out so it's longer and it's less weighted. But the Rumble is like, they've taken the text and kind of shaken it up. Even in some iterations of it, it's even more shaken up, where you have every other letter either going up or down to really, take on the Rumble concept, the Rumble from the shake of an earthquake or some type of schism. So I really like it, not just for nostalgia's sake. From a designer, for my professional opinion, I think this is good. I like it. And of course, nostalgia does play into it. But you have the Rumble there, and the Rumble is active. So if you're going to have a logo like this for an event like this, and it's going to be text heavy, you really want it to be active. I think this really works for the concept of the Rumble. And you have like the red crown coming up to be the background for Rumble with the WWF logo on top. I really think this works, and it worked in 98 when they did the kind of the edgier version of it. So it's like a black and white version of it. So it's basically that, but it also is on a piece of paper. So I like how they played with it. Okay. All right. Let's talk about 2000. I don't like this. This is just, it's just Royal Rumble written in lowercase. And I just, no, absolutely not. Yeah, this is the worst one. This is the worst. I don't like 2000. It's just nothing. And I know it was in New York, and I'm lying. I don't know. This 2000 logo is not it. Let's just move on. This is too plain. No personality. No, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. Before we continue, be sure you like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below, what is your favorite Royal Rumble match? Regardless of what your favorite is, if you don't think 1992 is the best Royal Rumble, you've either never seen it or you're wrong. The other one was cool. You have, the ornament on either side. You have the lines on, the top and the bottom. You have there is a version of this where it's oddly the R is in the middle, so it looks like it's like lowercase r for the Royal, but then capital R for the Rumble. That's weird. I prefer the one where it's all written the same in the middle. I think this is cool. Good memories tied to this. Stone Cold did it this time. I think this is good. It's all right. It's all right. But it doesn't hit like the 96 through 99, and it doesn't hit like that 89 through 95. Okay, 2002 to 2004. Just text in all caps. So that's something, this taking this Royal Rumble seriously. But and if someone out there knows the answer to this question, please let me know. What's going on with the M? Like, it's okay. It's not. The M is weird. It makes no sense. Like, why would you highlight the M of all things? So this is going to be a below average for me, dog. 2005 to 2015, I think this is good. I think because 2005, so basically what happened is 2005, the Royal Rumble logo is inspired by West Side Story. So a lot of the ad campaign, I remember for that being very, West Side Story, even going to using a font or a text treatment that is similar to the 1961 West Side Story musical. So I think this served WWE well through its 10 years. So of course 2005, like I said, the West Side Story, and in 2006 they start doing something where it's like, okay, it's a, you have the Romans, like it looks like old gladiator type, Colosseum type thing for 2006. And then it kind of kept that, but then through the years it might add little things here or there to it. I really like that. Also in 2006, I believe it's 2006, where they had they added the background to it and add those two leaves on the end to really give it that gladiator type. Like, I really enjoy that. So I feel like this version of the logo served them well, and it's all text, but with it being simple text, they can do a lot of things around it depending on how they want to promote the event. So I think this worked well. I think this worked well for them. 2016 really leaned in on the royal part of it, and really took it to heart and really played around with it a lot. And I like what I see here. And then even in the promotional material, it matches the promotional material, and it's like, very statuesque. And I really enjoy this logo here. Like, I like how 2016 evokes, I like how it invokes the stone imagery, and then you see it's, accompanied with, Roman architecture. Like, I really feel like it fit not only the event itself, but it also fit the storyline that they were portraying with this particular event. Unfortunately, 2016 wasn't the new standard. In 2017, they kind of went with something that was a little more generic. So on the one hand, generic allows you to use it in different ways, but the text itself Doesn't even have the lines or the little bit of pizzazz that 2005 through 2015 had. And it most certainly doesn't have the personality that some of the others had. But it's serviceable. It's really minimalist, which has pros and cons. And, you know, they have the horizontal bar there. So I think this works well. Don't do that extruded tile thing that you did in 2021. No, you gotta have something. You gotta have the bar there. You gotta have that bar there. All right, now that I've taken you through the history of the Royal Rumble logos and some of my thoughts on them, I decided to give it a try myself. So here you go. It's a wrestling event in San Antonio, which is in Texas. All right. So when you think wrestling and you're thinking of things that can make it so you can do a subtle reference to something. So subtle references means you take a simple shape, but you put it in a certain way to where people can think, oh, connect this to that. So basically wrestling, the three ring ropes. Okay. You got San Antonio. It's in Texas, so Texas, star, boom. Then San Antonio, Alamo. So you go to the Alamo, star, you put the three lines there for the ring ropes, and you use like a city logo as so if you can get a logo that is used in the city that you can use as a reference, maybe something like that. So Alamo, the shape of the facade of the Alamo, star, three ropes, Royal Rumble, position it a certain way, boom. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below which Royal Rumble logo is your favorite out of the official ones, and what do you think of my spin on it? Remember, as you go along in life, teach as you learn and inspire as you do. See y'all next time.